There we go. We've been waiting. We've been waiting. It is time to see what all the fuss is about with Project Motor Racing, isn't it? Let's see. So anything you want me to do or to see what it's like when it comes out in 11 minutes, let me know. Because the second this thing comes on, we're going to be on it, playing and seeing what all that fuss is about. So, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, I'm streaming on all three. And obviously, we're live. So, quite a few of you on. Smash that like button on your way in, please, if you wouldn't mind. And we'll see what is what. CJ, hope you feel better soon. Something to your dad. He was saying that you're feeling a bit under the weather, mate. So hopefully you're feeling a bit better. That'd be grand. Let's see what else we've got, eh? See what else we've got. So many things going on. 10 minutes to see how many questions people want me to figure out of what is going on. You alright? Super South, you okay? Wolfie, you okay? Plenty going on. We'll see what all of it's about. You know me, no nonsense. I'll just say I'll see how we see it. And then we go from there. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking of having me look at more than anything. So obviously gameplay is going to be one, physics will be another one. You know, things like that, fine, okay, I get that. What about the way the menu's laid out? What is the ease of use on a pad compared to a wheel? It's little things like that, you know. What should we have? A penalty system. There we go, penalty system. So we'll have a look at that as well. A couple of you threw that in. So that's fine, we'll look at that, we'll see what that's like. And I wanted to do it a little bit ahead of time. I wanted to have a few minutes of going, right, what do you want me to look at? And then we'll go through it, bang, 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 and we'll get it done. This isn't a stream that's going to go on for hours and hours and hours. This is going to be you saying, Ant, do me a favour, what's this like? I'm thinking of buying the game. What does that do? How easy is it to get on multiplayer? How easy is it to progress in career mode? What cars have you got to start with? Is everything unlocked straight away? Honestly, who knows? Let's get into it, really. Graphics, check out the rear view mirror. Other reviews aren't kind. That's great. Who's that? Tony Traveller. Thanks for dropping in, mate. That's nice. That's nice of everyone to drop in there. Quite a few, so that'd be fab. Right. Make sure we've got everything on and done. I know that is flickering a bit. Don't worry about it. I'll sort that in a minute. Okay, where else we got? Controller versus wheel. I've just said that, yeah. Why are you flickering that? What's going on? Ah! It's having a bit of a meltdown, isn't it? I'm not sure why it's doing that. I have literally just knocked a wire, so I might need to just check that out. Ozmeister is here. That is getting worse, isn't it? Right, I might have to just have a little dabble of that. Just let me try this. I'll put the timer on so you can see the timer. There we go. Let's switch it up a bit so you can see. So you can see the timer there. You've got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. It's not the HDMI. It's literally little camera on a USB. I've just kicked the USB, so maybe I've knocked it. But it's all right. It'll sort itself out. I'll figure it out now. What I'll do, put in the chat what you want me to look at. I'll chuck it on this board, so we've got it all written down, and then what we know then is what to go through. Bang, 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 and then you know what that review's like. So you've got 7 minutes. Kevin Green, only bad reviews. Well, hopefully we can just switch it up and just go, look, what are the positives? It's a brand new game. It's probably the most anticipated game everyone's been waiting for what, 12 months? Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's gonna be big. And Gran Turismo's got, in what, the next couple of weeks you're gonna have Spec 3. First time they've ever done a Spec 3. The DLC pack dropping out, it's good for the endurance, but it's one of those where once you've done it all, what are they going to do then to feed it? So it'd be interesting to see what they do there. Assetto, I get they've brought Rally out, but what's next on Competizione? What's next on that? Can't wait to see what they do Q1 next year. And then we've got this now. So 6.5 minutes, and I want to know what you want to know, what you want me to see, what you want me to check. No, Joe, your eyes are not deceiving you. I am on Twitch on time. Yeah. We're going to do Project Motor Racing, mate. We're going to jump straight in. Let me know what you want to see on Twitch. Same if you're on Kick and you want to chuck your Pennethworth in on there as well. Who's that? Recorded Cowboys on Kick. Yeah, of course. We can do that as well. I'll have a look at both. We'll chuck them all in the hat and we'll go through it. Because we don't know, do we need to unlock online gameplay? Or, you know, do we have to do a license? Or, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, we're sort of stepping into the unknown. I get people have had little gameplay looks at bits and bobs. What about someone who's actually on it all the time? Like me, like you. I pre-ordered this. £85. It's not cheap. It's probably the most expensive game I've bought in the last 5 years. So, we'll see. Compare track visuals with GT7. No problemo, we can do that. Right. I'm just going to sort my camera out because it's flickering. It's winding me up. So I will disappear for 1 second, but I'm still here. You can still talk and chat away. Right. So you can see all that now. I'm just going to switch my camera up, so don't panic. I'm literally still here. I'm just swapping this about so I can see what the problem is with it. Is there anything else anyone wants me to look at before we jump into it? We've got less than 5 minutes now. Come on, you lot. Anything else? You can see that timer on the screen. Ticking away, ticking away. You can see the little one there. Ticking, ticking, ticking. What else do you want to see? What's that? Visual tyre contact with road surface. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. You can see the timer there. Ticking away, ticking away. "60 seconds. Come on. That'll be good as well. Can't do that. Don't worry, Joe. I'm on it, mate. Wow. It looks like I'm having a meltdown there. Then that camera's going to have to go offline. Right, here we go. Ready to play. Right. Looks like we've got a problem. 4 minutes. It won't take that long. Hopefully not. Okay, so it's a gig. You can all hear me. I get you can't see me at the minute. But let's get into it. There we go. There's the game. That's not working. I will have to switch to a different camera. Okay. It says you need to map your main driving controls. Let's get into that. So rookie, intermediate, and pro. I'm going to go on pro. Let's see. I need to show you this other view. I need to show you this view. Can you see this? So it's come up on the screen. It's got laps, position, what gear I'm in with a rev counter underneath, what my last lap time is, and what my current lap time is. That's on the little screen on the GTDD Pro. And that's just to coincide with what's on the screen that you can see there. So you can see that just there. Okay? So unwind your wheel to a 90-degree position, hold it there, and press confirm. So for me, that's 90 degrees, isn't it? Press your throttle down as far as it'll go. Okay. Press your brake. It's as far as I can get it to go. Clutch. Don't have one. Press the button you'd like to use to shift up. I mean, this is pretty spot on. Okay, so you've got custom mapping, and then you've got all these settings: cockpit preference, driver profile. I mean, this is already looking like it's going to be a decent game for gameplay. I mean, the cars look spot on. I'll go back to the view so you can see the whole screen. So the car there, I mean, it looks pretty spot on, to be fair. I mean, if I... So we've got, what, single player, multiplayer, challenges, downloadable content, driver profile. So if you just go on driver profile, it's got everything on there. You've got a global rating, which is fantastic, isn't it? Results history, lap records, stats. So career trophies, info. Yeah, not too sure that goes with me, does it? I'll go with that one. And it's nice and simple just to change. That's just nice and simple, isn't it? Right, single player or multiplayer? Which one should we check first? You want multiplayer? So we create a unique PMR ID, which is then linked to your unique ID of the game and platform used by you. This means we can access your PMR gaming data, including your gamer tag, leaderboards, history of playing, and statistics. You may request to delete, unlink the PMR account in your settings. Deletion is executed after a lapse of a 3-day period in order to protect the account from deletion due to external abuse. Okay, so we click on that, we get straight into an online gameplay, and we can see what is much. You've got ranked, custom lobby, and social. So already looks alright, doesn't it? So we do have that. So a ranked race, fetch and rank profiles. Not sure what this is going to do. Aussie's gone to fire us up. Don't think GT7 does want me streaming, but we will do it anyway. I'm going to try that HD cam again. See if I can get it on. Having an absolute meltdown. Is it still having a meltdown? Still having a meltdown. That's gone, that one. That's an absolutely cream cracker, that one, isn't it? So it's taken a while to load this. So you can see it's taken a while, and I'm just sat here now like, right, come on. I get it's just released, so many people are going to be trying to jump in, but look what you get. So look there, I'll change it back, you can see exactly what you get. So we have got Mazda MX-5 spec. This is a license test, and this is exactly what I was calling for on the other games. Lime Rock Park, somewhere different. You've got 4 opponents. They're in the MX-5 trophy, 100% difficulty. My target for the session is an 8-minute 35, do 8 laps, and it's 11 o'clock in the day. So PMR license test is an 8-lap race in the Mazda MX-5 spec. To pass the test and acquire a license, you must cross the finish line within 8 minutes 35 seconds. Only once you've passed that do you get to go on the ranked online ecosystem, and that is already for me a massive plus. I don't know about you, but for me, having that is already a big get in. You're missing that in a few other games. But we'll have a look at this. So let's get in, let's have a look at this license test, let's see what it's about. And then we can go from there. So Lime Rock Park, I'm still here, I'm still talking, I can still see everything that you write and type. So don't worry. Can you turn the game audio down? Is it too loud? Right. Game audio's down a tad. Chuck me all headphones on. So my camera's decided to die on its backy side. Cookie guy, you okay? Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this a bit different. I'm going to do it this way. And the reason I'm going to do it this way is I want you to see how much input I've got to put in to this. You can roughly see what's on here, but I want you to see the input that goes on. So let's get that off, because we don't need that on. But let's have a look and let's see. So I'm in the MX-5. You can see it all there. See it on there. And you can see how much movement I've got to put in then. You physically can see that, as well as a sneak preview of my cool Hot Wheels collection. Woohoo! Anyway, let's get into this. Right, so vehicle setup, what can you do on there? Look at that. So essentials, that looks like that would be great for you to get into. You need a valid lap to get your readings. Tire and chassis, look at all of that you can change on there. Already a lot more available for someone like me that loves tuning. This is fantastic. Suspension, so you've got front, all of this information. Look at that. This is what is the same as a Assetto Corsa, really, the way you can do that. Again, the same with this. It is so on point with what I like doing on there. And you've got your pit setups. You can choose what compounder tyres, refuel amount, and repair your damage. So pretty simple, all in all. Right, we'll jump into drive, and I'll just see what it's like for the first time. So we're in the Mazda. I don't know which one I'm in. Got Bill Jones. If the audio is still a bit loud, let me know, because in my ears it's pretty deafening. But in a good. Wow, this is very different. How do you change view? So triangle, change view. I tell you what, it feels alright so far. A few hundred meters in. I think it's one of those tracks where you need to kind of get used to it straight away, but I mean it feels alright, to be fair. There's a bit off there from me. It feels like an MX-5 with the balance. Oh.
You've got a track limit violation.
Well, there you go, track limits. I can't stop. Just slid on the grass, but look at the grass. I mean, just look at that on the graphics straight away. I mean, that's something that people won't have picked up on. So watch I don't break too many daisies now. I'm just wheel spinning now. Oh no, I'm not. Why won't it go? Oh, it didn't start the car, that's why. So very, very different to what we've experienced before. I'm not obviously not going to do it in that time now, am I? But I'm just trying to get used to this, where we've had gameplay. There's definitely damage, because I can feel it. But if you look at the graphic for the tyres, it gives you your heat for your tyres, the pressure, and what the compound is per tyre. I mean, that for me, you know, is pretty spot on. That's the kind of information I'm after. I am just taking this a bit easy. I will jump into doing it again in a minute. I'm just going through all the information that is available, because there's so much that I don't think people really appreciate that you don't get on other games. So instead of having everything up and everywhere and dotted around, okay, I'm just going to pause it here. Let me pause it. Okay, so what I like is top right, you have your rear view mirror. Fantastic. And there's a few of you jumping on to play as well. So top right, you've got your rear view mirror. It's not taking up a big block of the screen. You know, it's not taking up all this space. It's just there. So it's kind of out the way, but it's there when you need it. All the information that you've got on this section, when I unpause it, try and have a good look at it. Just there on the screen, you've got all of this, and it's so much for you to enjoy. So what I'll do, I'll change the view. So I'll change it to this one so you can see the whole screen. But look at the bottom right of the screen. Look at all of that information. Look what you've got. You've got everything that you need, apart from me messing up there.
Track limit violation confirmed by officials.
Look at that. I've been given a penalty. I mean, it can't be any clearer than, look, you need to behave, you need to book your IDs up, you need to stay on track, you need to race, you need to, do you know what I mean? You just need to focus and race. So you've got your current lap, your best lap, your potential best, what lap number you're on, and laps remaining. So there's a lot going on there as well. Like, you've got your ABS setting, so it says mine's on 3. It says 71/29, so I'm not sure what that is. We'll double check what that is in a minute. I like the way you've got engine temp, you've got your lights on there. I'm going to press some buttons now and see what they do. Well, I'm not going to hold them up. I mean, I cut that corner a little bit. Looks like I've been alright, quite fortunate. I'm just trying to see what some of these things do on here and how to switch between. Because, again, if I just pause it and I just want to go back just to show you so you can see what I'm talking about. So again, on this side of the screen, you'll see it's got little arrows and then loads of little dots, so you should be able to move and flick between. But I don't know what on this changes that. Obviously, we've just jumped straight in, so I don't know what the settings are to change that. So I'll try and figure it out in the next lap. I'll obviously restart this and go through it again. But I'm trying to figure everything out now buttons-wise, because that's what most of us do. We just jump in and we go for it. Let's hope this is as good as the hype. The in-screen stats look impressive, and a warning before a penalty. Exactly, before a penalty. Yeah, you've got a radar on the bottom left. So, you know, I think that's good. But I mean, you can definitely see where the pressure's on the tyres. But it looks solid for me so far. I mean,
Blue flag, blue flag.
I mean, this is I'm just trying to judge on that mirror, and I'm trying to see the cars. I changed the view. I mean, it looks. Let's Sounds alright as well, doesn't it? I mean, how do you look? I don't know how to look behind. How do you look behind? That's in car. As you can see on this camera, I'm literally pressing every button, trying to see what stuff does. There just seems to be triangle that I can press at the minute. I mean, obviously I've got the double clutch at the back.
Leaders are here, blue flag.
It's very sensitive, but if you look at that bottom left, that radar view, I mean, that's quite smart, to be fair. Oh, the vibration off that.
Violation. Officials noted it.
Did you see me bumper come off? Oh, I like that. Where's my bumper gone? There it is. How do I look back on the car? I don't... Does anyone have... Right. So that's the only way I can look behind. So why can't I see my own car? I'm not too sure. Why I mean, there's the bumper. But I actually want to see the car. Oh, it's going to slow me down? It slowed me down for cheating? Oh, I like that. I like that. That's better than waiting until you speed off somewhere. Ah, right, okay. I made a little mistake here. So, on this wheel, this button here, so I use that to change what's on the bottom right. So I'll switch it back. You see the bottom right, so we've got everything there. And I can change it on there, which I didn't know. So that's good. So I like the fact I can change that, but then what's happening is it's also changing what's on the steering wheel. So it's telling me how many laps there are, what position I'm in, what gear I'm in, what the current time is. That's the brake bias. So it's mainly all at the front instead of at the rear. So that is what, when I was going through it just, and we were trying to say, oh, what's that about? What's going on there? If I just switch it again. So when I was saying, what's this? What's this little bit? So it's 6436 is your brake bias. So I think that's pretty smart. That's your fuel usage. I mean, I'm liking this. I think this is good. You can change your anti-roll bar, your damage repair. Oh, I've been disqualified for going too slow. I tell you what, that's a thumbs up from me. I like that. I think that's brilliant. Let me know what you think about that so far. I'm going to try and do it now, but let me know what you think.
Looks like they found something we didn't. Time to analyze the data.
Well, you've not passed the PMR license test this time. You must pass the license test in order to access ranked online races. You may retake the license test as many times as you please, or you can return to the main menu and try again. I mean, I'm enjoying this. I mean, look at the state of the car as well in the background. You can see the damage on it. It's pretty real. It was driving like it had damage. You can see the damage on it there. Let me know what you think of that. I'm going to switch the view. I'm going to get straight into a race to try and do this test, this license test. So let's do that. Let's see if I can get into a license test and get it done. The only thing I'm thinking is I have put it on pro, so hopefully I can do it as a pro. We'll find out now, won't we? If not, I look forward to the stick. All in good spirits. Alright, let's have a look at this. Let's see what we can do then.
Good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
There you go, nose clean into turn 1. I like the fact that it's got that type of driver there. Alright, let's stick with them all. I had to back right off there because I thought I was going to hit the little AI MX-5. I really didn't want to turn then. Oh! I was too busy changing my settings.
You committed a track limit violation.
I was changing my settings. Sorry, everyone. I'll try again. But so far, I'm not seeing this big disconnect. I just think if there's a way you can do like you do on Gran Turismo, where you say, this is the wheel I've got, and then basically it goes, right, okay, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I accept that will probably be like a patch update at some point. But audio-wise, I think it sounds good. Visual, I mean, I'm happy. It doesn't look like it's going to frustrate me in any way in that sense. The cars are definitely on the track. The good movement. But I tell you what, let me just change this back so you can understand what I'm saying. Where's it gone? So what I'm finding is I'm turning a bit too much, and then it's I wouldn't say it's a big disconnect, but I just think I'm turning a bit much, and then the car's like turning it's like a little bit more than I want. So let's see if I can change something in the settings for that. Let's have a look here. I'm not using a controller, that's the thing. There we go, fanatec wheel. Look back camera. Right, so we need to change that. What am I going to have us look back? Wipers, ABS level. Digidash, so you can do all the Digidash and stuff. That's pretty smart. So I mean I'm liking this. So what else is on there? So dual, so it's got the wheel and it's got the pad. So that's pretty good. Right, so it says calibrate. So R3. Center the wheel. Yeah. And press confirm. So that's what it is, isn't it? Unwind your wheel to a 90-degree position. Stream Hub World. You okay? Yeah, so it doesn't matter which way, does it? Throttle, brake, clutch. I've got one. So what audio can we have? Everything. Assists. Traction controls authentic. ABS authentic. Also pit limiter, pit box indicator. I mean, it's pretty spot on with what you can have as well. Preferences. Weight pressure, fluid units, power units, temperature units, sequences, cross-play enabled, yes. So it looks good, doesn't it? Like what we can do and what we'll be able to enjoy playing with. I think that'll be pretty smart. What I'll do, I'll just jump into a first player so we can see what that's like as well. So at least you know you've got to do a license test. That's fine. That's by the by. Okay. So then we've got single player. So let's have a look at this. So we've got race weekend. So what cars can we jump in on a race weekend? Look at that, the NSX. That looks alright, doesn't it, the NSX? What else have we got here? I'll switch this back to this so you can see the full screen. So you've got the NSX. And you can change. I mean, look at some of these liveries. They're nice, aren't they? I wonder if we'll be able to customise our own liveries at some point. I think that would be a good one as well. Again, Aston Martin. Heart of Racing. Spot on. What else we got? The Vantage GT3. The R8 GT3 2. M4 GT3 Evo. What else we got? Corvette Z06. Mustang GT3. I mean, that's going to be a great car to race, isn't it? Especially somewhere like Bathurst, somewhere like that. You have the Lamborghini. You got the Merc. That's bright. So there's a few cars on here that you can jump into straight away. So let me turn that music off because that is definitely me. That. Why do you turn that off from here? Dear me. That is just silly loud, that. If you're like me and you wear a headset all the time, that was loud. Right, so multiplayer, single player, which is what we were on. We were going for a race weekend just so we can see what it's like. Right, so Aston. What should we go for? Porsche, Merc. I'm trying to think, what car have we used recently on another game that we could use now? I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for the NSX because that is a Stonewall car that you can use on, say, Gran Turismo as an example. Okay, so we'll go for that. Oh, now we're going to this track because I pressed X too many times. But we're going in, we'll see what it's like. In fact, you know what? Can someone pick a track? Let's have a look what else they've got here, because they've got quite a few other cars. GT. Oh, can someone pick a track for me, please? Lister Storm. Yes! I've been waiting for that. MCT GT1. Donington. Right. Saline. I mean, look. Oh, the panels. That used to be on Gran Turismo. What a car. Wow. I mean, these are just getting better. Oh, the GT1. See, we all know that one. That one's on here. The R390. The road car. Why is that not on the others? The CLK GTN. Oh, the Elise. I'm just falling in love with some of these cars on here. The 962C. LMP cars. Look at them. Panels again. Cadillac roads. Oh, hypercars. So the Alpine, the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Wow, that is a thing of beauty in it. BM, Cadillac. That's nice. Crazy Lamborghini. The Peugeot, the little Peugeot. And then the GR010. I mean, they're fascinating, aren't they? Oh, look at that, the 917K. I like that. The Cadillac Soundsman TVR Tuscan. Ooh. I tell you what, there is a lot of cars on here that a lot of people are going to like. And they're only going to be at the moment. Look at that. Look at that. Cougar XR7. They have some fantastic cars on here. I mean, you let me know what do you think of the way the cars look. A Lola. Wow. I have a Redline Club Lola Hot Wheels. Just saying. I mean, this looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that. M3 GTR. Someone was talking about that the other day, saying he wanted it. A Marcos. Look at that. Mosler. Wow. Right, let's jump into a car that we can regularly get on a different game. And we'll jump in the NSX, like I say. Right. It's where to go now. So you've got Spa. Spa's a good one, isn't it? Or Daytona, any of them. What else have we got? Yeah, Mount Panorama. The Nordschleife. Well, Sebring, Spielberg, Sao Paulo. See, I like that because it's called Spielberg. Zolder. Sao Paulo. It'd be interesting to see what the Brazil Grand Prix would be like. Spielberg. Should we try that? Because a lot of people like the Red Bull rink, and I'm not the biggest fan of it. But it'd be interesting to see what the track limits are. We know what the track limits are here. Let's try that. Let me try that. Right, I'm going to just switch this one sec because obviously I'm having a bit of a camera issue. Okay, so just to get this clear, I don't like this track. It's not for me. But we know where the track limits are when we come here. We know how harsh they are on Gran Turismo. And it's going to be interesting to see what the track limits are like on this. And it's just the track limits more than anything else. For Clay, I'm going to try out the racing gloves that I've got. So I will try these out and we'll see what these are like. We'll see if they're any good while I'm here. But it's going to be interesting to see what you lot think as well of the gameplay while it's on. So I'm pretty sure we can do that here. That'll probably be good. So let's jump into it. None of those names scream, do you know who I am? But let's jump into the weekend. Let's see what we've got to do. Right, so drive. It's a bit weird how you could physically see that person in the car. I like the way it says pit speed on.
All clear.
I'm just trying to see what the limit is of this car. It's not... I mean, I'm not going to say there's a disconnect, but it doesn't feel like any of those other games that we've been on. And that is so slidey there. I can't drive in that view, that's probably why. Yeah, I think I'd probably look at a new seat, but if we just do this, look. I mean, this car just feels like it's trying to kick out constantly. And you can see how much wheel input I've got to put into this. But I tell you what, like it or not, my opinion, this game, day one, an hour in, I'm liking it. I'm trying to get used to the physics. There you go, track, but it's a warning. It's not as a second penalty. See, I've not changed the brake balance, have I? So I'm going to have to change that. Where am I at now? I'm trying to adjust this while driving. And it is not the easiest, in all fairness. It's not. The ABS is on 5, traction control's on 5, ABS is on 8, and I'm still struggling to get it to stop. I can't get it to change menus while I'm driving, the corners are coming up too quick. It's very reactive. It's very, very... As soon as you take your foot off, you know you have... It's not like other games that you play where you're thinking, I'm going to end up being able to take my foot off here and coast. It's like a normal car. It very quickly slows down. Oh, I've got to push that button down. Oh! Trying to kick me backside down. Oh, caught the grass. As soon as you catch the grass though, or the AstroTurf, you know about it. You absolutely know about it. You've got to have such a fine, delicate way of driving. It just needs a little bit more. Do you know what? I've gone over that there. Is that going to give me a warning or... I thought I'd gone over there then. It's a bit strange how there's that little jiggery run off. But you can see the wheel. And it's trying to turn right. It's trying to turn left, sorry. Every so often. You see the angle of the road changes. And then it's naturally trying to get the car to go down that way. I feel like I'm fighting the car a lot. I am really fighting the car. You can just feel the wheel. Normally it's like a smooth motion, but it's gone. It's gone. Dear me. I can do that for you. I can feel the brakes. The brakes are definitely hotting up now. I've warmed the tyres up now and it's completely different. Now I feel like I've got grip. I don't feel like I'm sliding around. Which is, well, naturally what you would do, isn't it? But it's so bizarre. I'm in cold tyres and it literally wants to just give you absolutely nothing. But as soon as you hook them up and you're in that sweet spot, I mean, look at this now. It's like I'm driving a different car. Oh no! That was all me, that was all me. Wait for this car to go past. You can race this low to the floor. I mean, this is actually a good view, this. I mean, the camera angle on the top right for the rear view mirror. I mean, I think it's good. You just need a rear view mirror to know when someone's coming. I mean, the detail is not something that I'm really after in a rear view mirror. To be honest with you, I'm more after the way it feels, the way it drives, the way it acts. As soon as you warm them tyres up, I'll tell you what, then you have a car. Then you have something that is worth jumping up and down about. I'm trying. Right, let's try and put fast lap in now. Look at the tyres now; they're nice and warm, aren't they? I don't know what that's like. What? You've got a different wheel to me as well, haven't you? Bit of a slide, come on! Oh, big slide! Look how much time I've lost.
Session finished.
Not looking good for me against the AI, is it? That's it. It takes over from you then, so you can't do anything. This is single player. You've got to do a license to get online. But it's just... It's so difficult to get that feeling. It's the tyres hook up once you get them in that sweet spot, it's great. But before that, it's really difficult to maintain any kind of driving. It really is.
We can try and balance the car for longer run pace, but I was really hoping qualifying would go better for us.
I don't care if you think it'd go better for us, to be honest. I'm excited to see what this leans into. It is very, very I'm not going to say wayward, but I've got a GTDD Pro Extreme and I want to feel every bump, every single little notch of air that goes over those tyres and causes any disturbance. I want to feel it, and I'm not. So as soon as that is done, this is going to be an amazing game for me. In my personal opinion, this will be an absolutely outstanding game for me. I'm really enjoying the way it feeds you that information, how much you can change while you're driving. I think that is absolutely phenomenal. And I'm really enjoying the way you can just get in, get on. And multiplayer, when you go on there, you've got to go online. I mean, I think that's great as well. So, I mean, if I do custom lobby, right, okay. So there's quite a few here. So we can create one. Let's go to Spa. Yeah, Spa's a good one, isn't it? Look at that. You can have 32 players. There you go. So I'm going to set a lobby up. So if anyone's on and you want to go in the lobby, right, let's practice it as a lobby together and let's see what we can do. Let's do that and then let's see. Because if we do this and then we can see for ourselves what it's like online. So I've created the server. If you want to jump in, anyone who's got this game now, jump in, get on, get in this lobby. Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back, but jump in that lobby. Right, come on, jump in that lobby if you want to join in. I'll invite a few people to it if I need to as well. And we can just have a little online race and see what's what. I'm going to just try and warm myself up a wee bit. Because it's freezing cold. Hey, absolutely freezing cold. I think it's okay. I did. I took the lead I need. What a pain in the backside that is. Right. That's not going to happen then, is it? Who wants to jump in on this? Here we go. Look at that. Anyone else? Anyone else want to jump in? Come on, get on. Mark, you okay? I'm going to give you a call a bit later on, mate, if you're free. That'd be good. Cocky guy, honestly, mate, from what I've seen so far, I think it will definitely get better. But it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. Right, what have we got here? R3. This one. Alright, so I've got you. So I can invite yous. Let's see who's what. Get you lot in. We'll sort it. I'm going to give the Aston a go. And we'll see what's what as well. And then we can go from there really and see what's what. So you've got to be a friend of the channel, which is nice and easy to do. You can sort yourselves out and then we'll get in. For me, I think the new game, I know you can't really see me at the minute because this is just having an absolute fit when I change it like that, you see. So basically what, for me and my point of view, I think it's great. There's a few areas that need to be improved naturally, being a new game. This is day one. But the other way to look at it is, if this is what it's like now, it's not going to take much for it to be a great game, is it? It's got everything there. It just needs to tighten up a few little bits and bang, ready to go. Ready to go. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out in the next few days, because it'll be days when they make these changes. It won't be weeks and months and years like you have to wait for with Gran Turismo. I don't think it is disappointing in my opinion, to be fair. I think what's disappointing is we've gone beyond those days when you used to get a polished game and it'd come out ready for everyone. This is the way games are coming out now. So I think if everyone just kind of gives it a little bit of time. I mean, if you look at the way the other games came out when they were meant to be the best, I mean, they weren't the greatest either, were they? When they dropped the settle course of Gran Turismo, they all had the flaws. Forza. And look what they've grown into, like they've stepped into. This just needs to be afforded the same chance. It's like when a new manager goes to a football club. You know, you need to give them a bit of a chance, and then you see what they're like at when it goes along, don't you? I enjoyed that as well. Oh, I can't drive in this view. I mean, the cars look great, don't they? see what this is like then. Oh no! That was me. That was all me again. I just put my foot down at the wrong time. There's got to be a way I can adjust the pressure on this. For me, obviously in my ailment, my right leg. Listen to that noise. I want to see what it's like when we do this, like I'm on now, online gameplay. So there's what, 8 people. Everyone's going to get a bit of practice in. Then we're going to do a quali. I mean, that's spot on going through there. Yeah, I think it's just a bit sensitive on the steering. I think that's all it is. It's literally, it's too sensitive. Genuinely, for me, I think that's all it is. It just needs, it's trying to pull me off the track. It just needs adjusting, tightening up. I think that's it. And I think everyone's saying it, but I mean, I'm not saying it's a massive disconnect because I think that's wrong. I think it's just sensitive. As long as you're nice and gentle and precise with your input, it's alright. The second you try and just throw it in, I mean, like a car in real life really, it's having none of it.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
But I love having that race engineer, I love that. I mean, what do you reckon? Do you think Spec 3 is going to have that? So if you're thinking this is a brand new game, and look what this is bringing. Yeah, it doesn't have the road cars. It doesn't have the road cars, but it does have a lot going for it at this stage. So you think when those other games came out, look at what this has got compared to them when they came out. I think it's miles ahead if you look at it that way. I'm loving it though. He's done a 2:23, decent time, huh? Oh, too late on the brakes. Again. I've got, what, maybe another couple of laps, max. Oh, I'm in neutral. I like you can put it in neutral as well. I like that. There's little things, just so many little things I think are pretty good in going for it. really pushing it, and it's kicking my backside, to be honest with you. I mean, there's things that I was trying to do there that I know I can do on a Settle Corsa, and there's a bit of leniency, but this is just, it's like, no, having none of it. And then the tyres are warming up now, so again that grip is just increasing. I'm liking this. I mean, even though it's kicking me backside on a couple of corners. And I like at the top of the screen, when you're doing your lap, it's telling you, yeah, you've gone fastest in sector 1, you're slower in sector 2. It's little things like that that make a big difference. I'm catching another car now, so we'll see what the crack is. Oh, they've spun as well. I don't know who that is. This Aston is vicious. Absolutely vicious. Come on, Aston.
60 seconds remaining.
Liking it. Liking it. Come on. Once you get the hang of how sensitive it is and what you need to do, it's fine. Someone's gone off there.
Check and flag this lap. End of session.
Come on. I'm liking this.
Fastest car in the session.
Oh, tell you what, that was not as easy as I thought it'd be to do. That was quite intense just to get to that point. Whoever Pedro Santos is, if you can let me know what you're using, what device, you know, what are you on? You want a PC? You want an Xbox? Because it is cross-platform, and I think that just goes to show. That goes. So here we go, qualifying. So I already know I can set a decent time. So yeah, see what qualifying brings. I just want to change my brake balance. I think that's going to be better for me. It's good though, you can change this part of the car. Absolutely love it. So much more. Let me know what else you want me to look at while I'm on here.
All clear.
It's definitely very good. And even inside. I just think it's do you know what? Throughout the box today, I think it's spot on. I really do. Oh, hang on. I was reading that and I've gone off. Do you know, Cookie Guy, I agree with everything you've just said, okay? I think the only thing that's missing is now, it needs to be set up for those that have got big boy wheels. So like I've got the Fanatec, you know, it's... If it was set up for this, specifically for me, and I had every single little bit of feedback I'm chasing, or I can adapt and adjust this wheel to do that, I mean, that'd be fab. Whoever that is, you can't park there, mate. But the sound is incredible. When you over rev it and you feel it trying to spin, that's again another plus for me. I can feel it trying to, you know, it's just trying to get on the grass a little bit. It tries to pull you in. Yellow flag. Top left of the screen, nice and subtle. Right, and then what's it like when you go back into the pits then? See, I like this. I really do like this. I think this is just spot on. So where are my marks? Oh, I see. Just past the NSX. Look at that. Pit service in progress. It's good to do this and to see. I'd rather show you if you've not got it, and you can make your decision yourself, but the amount of things that you can adjust and change is mad.
All clear.
It really is. It's quite incredible. The cross-platform play, I love that. I've got someone flying up behind me now. I should find out who it is by what time they do, but they've not done a time, have they? Come on. Who else is going to be jumping in?
You've got 5 minutes left.
In what way is it not looking good? All I've seen so far is little things that need to be tweaked. They just need to be tweaked. It's not a massive overhaul, it's little tweaks. And it's brand new. It's released today, like an hour ago. Oh, I was too busy reading the comment. I'm off. I can't park here. Oh! I think a lot of people are scared because it takes you away from the norm. That's what I think it is. I think just so many people are just scared of it because it's new. I mean, don't get me wrong. There was a time when I didn't like broccoli. I like broccoli. I like it now. It's like a settled coaster. So many people are scared of it. It's like, why were you scared of? I just want a game that's going to give me the best in class gameplay. Feeds that little bit inside me that's like, yes, come on. Tell you what, this thing is getting pretty close. Pretty darn close. You said that about a settled Corsa, and then you enjoyed it when I went to Nordschleife. Oh no! Too much from me again. How much can you damage the cars, do you think? I want to know how much can I damage the car? How much can we damage it? I mean, it's all dented and bent that diffuser now. How much can we overheat them? Look at the tyre temps. 170. Heavy damage. 175 degrees. How hot can you get those tyres? Oh my days. Look at that. Nearly 190 degrees on these tyres. Oh my giddy aunt. What do we think? 190, 191. How are they not melted? So you got these cars here. Dear me, dear me.
Hope you got some tricks up your sleeve because we're starting from the back.
Dear, dear me. There's nothing from all those donuts, was there? Right, you lot. You can all make your own lobby. I'm trying to see if I can get this to work. No, still having a fit. It's still playing up. I don't know what I've done to this camera. It's having absolutely none of it. Doesn't want to be my friend today at all. Not one iota. I might have to switch these cameras over then. In fact, I'll do that now. I'll do that now, right? Let's do that ranked thing. Let me do that. You can come here. Right. Give me 1 sec while I put this camera on. I'll use this one. So is there anything else you want me to look at while it's on? Because like I say, this isn't going to be a stream where I'm on for all hours. So really need you to kind of let me know what you want to see so I can check it for everyone. And then we can, you know, you can make that decision of what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. What did you enjoy about looking at it? You know, what would you want to see in the future? What do you think needs to be changed on here? What do you want me to check against this versus Assetto or Gran Turismo? There's plenty of things that we can do, we can look at, we can change, we can switch up. But you're going to have to kind of tell me. This may work, this may not work. Hopefully it does. You in there. Oh, oh, I got the little beep 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 beep. Right, USB 2. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. That was me. That was me, that. Why is it doing this now? There we go. It's on. Right, so you can see me now. Right. So what is it you want to see next? What do you want me to do next? Because it's I know the camera's a little bit grainy and flickery, but it's best I can do. Short notice with spare one. What do you want to see? Because it's my thoughts on the game so far. I think the game has got a lot to offer. Obviously, look, it's been out for what, an hour and 20 minutes for people to actually play, actually get on with, actually enjoy firsthand. For me, I think it's great. It's like you've got to be a bit delicate. I'm I'm no Miss Daisy when I drive. It's like I like gripping the steering wheel. I like that feeling. I like knowing I'm in control of the car fully, rather than if I do this and the car's like, oh, off it goes. I don't like that. I like it when, you know, you're in control. Like you can change gear and all that. It's fine. It is fine. It is just the steering. For me, that is it. Now I know that's a big component part. I know people are going to go, oh, see, told ya. Wait. It's not the steering. It's just, it just needs to be, okay, I'm using this. This has got more torque than most other wheels. You know, it's got more buttons than most wheels. There's a lot that goes on with a fanatec that I think a lot of people don't really understand. There's so many settings and switches and things that I could do on my side to make this experience better. So it's not all the game. You can't put all the blame on the game. You know, it will be on me to adjust this. And I'm still new to this. I just think if there was like pre-loaded settings where it was like, right, okay, this needs to be a bit firmer, or you need to have a bit more, you know, rotational grip felt through the wheel here. It's not on track. It's what you feel. So it's not a huge disconnect. I don't think it's massive. I think it's specific for what wheel you've got. A few of you have said that you need to have like a little bit, you know, a little bit of different feeling for different wheels. I mean, Clay, what have you got? Have you got, is it a Logitech? And then there's people who've got Thrustmaster, people who've got Fanatec. It just, I think it depends on your wheel as well. I mean, a pad. I mean, I can see what it's like on a pad. I've got a pad. So what I can do is I can jump into this, and then we can see what it's like with a pad. Do you know what? Kareth is one of the few people I agree with a lot. He is someone that will just say it regardless, and that's what I respect about the guy. And then it's like the amount of people that give him grief, and you just think, but he's just being honest in his own opinion. You know, my opinion is the game's actually really good. There's just a few little things that need sorting out, but like I say, it's been out for an hour, less than an hour and a half. So for less than an hour and a half to find out what you have, and then to go, do you know what? All it needs is this. Imagine you're making like a really nice, I'm going to say a Caribbean dish because of someone I know, right? Yeah. Well, sometimes you need to have like a little bit of seasoning in. That's going to be doing your force feedback. Maybe you need to thicken the sauce or thin it out. You know, there's just little things just to refine the recipe and get it right. It's been out for an hour and a half for majority of people that are on it. A select few were given it early. Majority of people are able to just get in, get on, and go, wow. Yeah, I really like it. In my point of view, I really think it's such a smart game. The way they've gone about it. Obviously there's refinements. Obviously they're going to come in the form of patch updates. But the cars on the track in multiplayer are better than they are, for me personally, than they are in the Assetto Corsa. So if you're pitching software at the sim racing clan, then developers should have sorted input compatibility before release. Well, I get the point there, Andy, but on the flip side of that is, it's one of them, isn't it? Maybe that's how we felt. I mean, everyone feels it different. Everyone's got their own way of, you know, taking that on board, and then what they can do on that. I mean, I get totally where he's coming from with it, right? But I know for a fact the settings I can adjust on this wheel. I know I can adjust stuff on here to benefit that. I get the stuff they can do to benefit me, but I know from my side, I can do stuff to benefit this. But you're never going to get rid of all of them, though, are you, Cookie Guy? That's the thing. And the same to you, Andy. You're never going to get rid of all of them. You're always going to find something. So, you're saying about Gremlins. What about when you're on, say you're on a Assetto Corsa? Then there's a huge disconnect with certain bumps and things that you do on there, and you just think that game's not had updates for those yet, and you think they should do. Like when you go over certain sections of gravel or certain curbs, and you don't really feel them. But I know if I turn the fanatec all the way up, I do feel them, which is what I did. That's why when I went to Nordschleife, I put this on nearly max. It must have been on 90%. Then I felt everything. Every little nook and cranny on the road. Every time I was behind the car, I could feel the wake of the aero behind them. And I was like, wow. So, like I said, I get the game. I get that side of it. But I need this as well to perform in line with that. Mark, there's loads you can do online. So you can do your single player, you can do a career, and then there's challenges. So you've got endurance hall. So we'll have a look at this. So look at that, you can do 43 laps of Spa, 50 laps of Sebring, 40 laps of Bathurst. That'll keep Aussie Mozzie happy. GT3s. He'll be around there in his Mustang. What else we got? Nordschleife 24 hours, 10 laps. Spa 36. I mean, I'm loving these. And you can just jump in and get on. And enjoy. I mean, someone's already done that. And look at that. It took them an hour and a half. So they've literally gone in and done that. It's incredible, isn't it? There's loads of factory driver. Again, there's loads that you can do on here. Route Challenge, Cover Art Challenge, V-Series, AMR Vantage, the GT4 at Nordschleife. Mate, you've got a massive abundance to jump in and get on with and enjoy and just honestly just go for it. The Lister Storm is absolutely amazing. I was talking to someone the other day. I can't remember whether I can't remember exactly who it was. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And I remember when I raced in a Ginetta and sat down, and I was in one of those little flimsy deck chairs that we've got over in the UK where it's like a bit of material, isn't it? And like the little aluminium poles, and you just sat down, nice cup of tea, and I hear this roar, and the chair is shaking. And I was like, wow. Walk through a little paddock, and I'd just seen they'd rolled that out of a wagon, like it was carrying it, and someone had fired it up, and it was just like that. The noise of that car, honestly, it just sent chills down my spine. I was just like, wow, so excited, so happy. And for me, it's a car that should never have left Gran Turismo. It should never have left it. I don't know who's marked it as an almost perfect racing sim. I get people have done that, but and yet, do you know what? I again, being more refined on WoW on release, I agree with where do you know what? I agree where everyone's coming from. I just think there's slight caveats in different ways to I wouldn't say counter argue, but just to add a bit of nuance to what I think is going on, which is I don't think they fully know what every single wheel available does on this game. And I get people are going to go, well, he should. But not everyone works in harmony together to make these things possible. There's always a bit of to and fro, and you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. And you know it's going to improve. You know it is. You know it's only going to get better from here. So if I go in my head, right, you've released this. This is the start point. Where are you on the levels? And I go, well, actually, I think you're pretty high, because, I mean, bloody hell, it for me, I think it's damn good. I love racing games. I mean, you've seen all the stuff I've done and been on over the last few months, but over the last few years, I've been on an awful lot, and this is just, it's up there. There's a lot people need to just relax on, but if you just look at it as a start point, it's bloody good. I reckon it's bloody good. A few refinements, give it a couple of weeks, you'll see it'll be different, and it'll be spot on, absolutely spot on. You'll see it. I think the expectations maybe they were too high. For me, right, I just think it's phenomenal. For them to release a game and then be like, do you know what? It's alright. The refinements need to come quick. They have got to come quick. But I think you're spot on. I think you're spot on. Yeah, but he's going to market it as being near perfect because he's trying to sell his game. It's like when, GT7 is better. Well, do you know what? We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out, because if you look at this from a start point, it's only going to improve. Gran Turismo's been around for, what is it going to be now? 29 years, 28 years. How old's my brother? 28 years. Yeah? It's 28 years, isn't it? So you think it's had all that time to develop and improve. I get these have had previous renditions, but not to that stage. And you know that this game is just going to elevate itself. And they've already said they're not going anywhere. Like, they're determined to start trying to knock people down a peg or two. Whether that'll happen or not, we don't know. I'm not fully siding with it. I'm not a PMR, super fan. I'm just saying it's for a starter game that's been out for an hour and a half. I think it's sound. I think it's good. I really enjoy it. I mean, gameplay wise, I think it's sorted as well. Single player. Should we have a look at career? She can do a career. Yeah, but that's over 28 years, isn't it? I get it. When you think, everyone thought Aston Martin would go on and win the World Championship this year. As soon as Adrian Newey joined, everyone's got their own expectations and stuff. Let's have a look at this. Right, so we've got Start Your Motorsport Journey by choosing one of 3 continents as your HQ. When making the choice, remember that while all cars and events are immediately available, the cost of cars and entry fees will be affected by the location of your HQ. Event travel and repair costs will automatically be deducted after each race weekend, so keep an eye on your expenses. Be aware that aggressive driving or poor finishes won't sustain a professional team for very long. Sponsorships are the lifeblood of your team. Before each season, select the terms that you feel give you the best chance of survival in this tough, unpredictable industry. Project Motor Racing is the best enjoyed with the career experience option set to authentic. This locks the difficulty to 100, disables race restarts, and for those who want to customise every element of their career experience, set the toggle option to classic. Good luck. So, it's going to be all right, isn't it? Right, rolling billboard, team registration, professional level starting budget, and difficulty. So, I'm gonna dial that down a little bit. I'm gonna dial you down to 90, because that's where it's on a settle course, isn't it? Right, budget. What have we got? 2 mil. Start your career at the very top and have more than enough cash in the bank. Attempt any championship they desire. Work their way up through each class of cars after a true journeyman. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll go for journeyman. Yeah. I like being the underdog, starting from the bottom. Do you know what? Again, I get Gran Turismo's got a huge way of being accessible, but I don't know. Event fees covered. What should we go for? Should we go for competitive? Go for competitive. Where should we put the team? It has to be Europe, won't it? Driver name, that'll be me. I've got Justin as my alternate driver on a Settle Corsa. So if I need an alternate driver, I will ask someone to do it. Team name. Right, I'm going to confirm mine. We'll see what goes on in here. So that's done. So the Overtake GT race team, me, Europe competitive, journeyman, difficulties on 90, race time first times 1, career experience classic, confirm. Ooh, I can buy a car. I can buy a car. I only have 100k. I shot myself in the foot. No. Oh, I can buy a Carrera Cup. That might be a good shout, that. Do you think Carrera Cup? Should we see what I can afford first and then buy one? And then I'll do a race, then we can judge it. 82 grand for a Mazda. Or 38 for a Carrera. I'm going for the Carrera. Should we go for that? Looks like the shell colour's done it. Should we go for that one? I'm going for this. Going for this. Right, event calendar. $23 grand. Daytona is the first one. Right, here we go. Let's see what it's like then. Daytona. Oh, maybe not with that. So you can see me. See what's going on. Right. A quick sip of this cold coffee now. So we know this track well. We know this should, this should be all right. I don't know what it's going to handle like, obviously. And if I need to change any settings on my side of things, then I will, because I can just go on mine and I can change the sensitivity. So it's all off auto and things like that. I can put the feedback all the way up. Feedback's dangerous, full force effect. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to max everything. Natural damper. I'm just turning everything up on this. Alright, I've turned everything onto max on the fanatec. Alright. There we go, so I'm in a Porsche. So what? That feels much better, that. I need to just knock that down a bit. Oh, I like how you've got to do this. Doing this in a hypercar. I've done it. It's fine. Right. So what I've done, what's that? Don't own the game, I can only form my opinion from watching, listening, giving advice to other people. So, do you know what, right? I've just turned everything to max on the fanatec. And I haven't got to drive like this now, like, I can grip it, I can drive. So if anyone's got a fanatec, it's easy. Turn everything up to max and you're sorted. Anything else? I'm sorry, I've got no idea. I'll try and find out from other streamers. But tell you what, I'm in this now. Mate, look at. I'm alright. See what the graphics are like. We'll see what is going on. The sound of it as well. See how cold those tires are. Can I pause that? Yeah. Right. Oh, test drive's a bit of a bad one. Yeah, we've got a while to go, yeah, and then I mean, I'm not being funny. I can't see these putting 3 little cars or 5 cars in a greyed out silhouette going, look what you've got. Oh, that was me. Stop. Don't crash my car. You're going to cost me money. Oh, you hit me, you divvy. How do I adjust that on this? Brake balance. Wrong way, wrong way. No. Oh, come on. I've got a brake now anyway. Well, that didn't help, did it? How's that brake balance like that? It was well off. All I've done is literally turn everything up and it feels like a different game. I get them in a different car, I'm on a different track. But like I just said, you know, by changing a few things that I can at my end. Oh, I've got the brake balance all wrong on this car. All wrong. Oh no, not restart, you idiot. Brake balance is what I need to do. What's cockpit setup? Alright, so what can we have? That's everything. Okay. So this is the layout of everything here. Sod the overdraft, I'm gonna get it. No, I paid £85, so I had everything when it came out. But if you look at something like this, like I can move where everything is now. I mean, how cool is that? Like, you can even have it there. So you can choose to move where you have everything. I think that's pretty cool. What's that move? The mirror, you know, so you can have it in the middle. You could have it all the way to one side. What's that? It's just good to see, like, you've got all of these things that you can do. And it's little things as well. Little things that make a difference. I just find it fascinating, the amount of things that you can change and do in this at this level. I mean, look at that. You can adjust your mirror. I can't see. I can't see my other mirror. How do I see? Oh. I mean, that's fab, that. It's just little things, you know. It's these little things that they've give us now. And you think you're not waiting for it later on. Like, you're getting it now. You're getting it from the off now. You're not dilly-dallying later on. Mark, you won't regret it, mate. I know you won't. You'll enjoy it. No, it's a good game. It doesn't have gimmicks. The things that you can move and things, I get it. I don't think it's a gimmicky game. It feels solid. It feels like it's actually going to perform long term, not just short term. I get there's a few things that need to be polished up, if you like. They're a bit raw, but other than that, mate, you should all know me well enough by now. I'm not someone who is a yes person. I just say it, and for me, I think it's spot on. I really do. I think it is absolutely spot on, and I've got a feeling, right? I've got a feeling, and that by spring, which isn't that long away, I reckon by spring it'll be giving everyone a run for its money. I genuinely think by spring it'll be giving everyone a run. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's happening? Why did that car do that then? I have no idea what you're doing in that big suit. Your car is wrecked. The whole side of that car was crumpled in and smashed to pieces. He is not going to be happy with that, is he? Listen to that noise. I'm just taking that in. I'm just listening to that. It's better than listening to a G70 or a Citroen GT or GT by Citroen, whatever it is, or a BMW, you know, the same cars they use all the time on the other game. I'm just thinking, wow, listen to that. Listen to that. Oh, too hard on the brakes. I was too aggressive on the brakes. I don't know if anyone else has a fanatec, right, but the way the steering wheel lights up on this game is absolutely mad. Oh, keep it, keep it, keep it. Yes. I need to do a lot to this on the setting sheet. I don't want to bore everyone with it, that's the only thing. Bit of a slide, look at that. Look at that. Anyone else who is playing this now and you want to let me know what you think of it, let me know. Come on. I want to know. I want to know what you think of it. Those that are playing it, you know what you are. I've literally ran this fanatec up and it is just like a completely different experience.
Five minutes
5 minutes
remaining.
remaining. Beautiful. Beautiful. I tell you what, Le Mans Ultimate, that's on here next year. This time next year, we'll have LMU. That'll be another one to look at. I just love the engine notes. I love everything else that this is bringing. I get a lot of people are more interested in aesthetics, but damn, honestly, I am really getting into this. I could really see this. I can genuinely see this. I'd say spring. Give it a few months, yeah. Give it a transfer window. I tell you what. It's alright, this, you know. It's bloody alright. Come on, go, 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 go. Warm these tyres up. This is fab. Come on. Because I can't get my foot off the accelerator. You all know I have that problem. That's a good question for me. Can I adjust that in the game so I can have that bit of leeway on the accelerator pedal? Will it afford me that leeway? Because even a settled Corsa doesn't let me do that. Oh, no, 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 no. Too hard on the brake pedal again. Could be qualifying last here. This isn't going to end well, is it? Probably going to get one more bite of this cherry, and then that'll be it. In fact, I am. One more. Pushing those track limits then. Come on.
1 minute remaining in the session.
Yeah, I know. How are you getting on, Bare Bones? Mozzie, how are you getting on? Nice to see what you guys think. I know you are definitely on it. Enjoying it, living the moment. I'm miles behind, aren't I? I could be starting this one 16th. Be a bit embarrassing that.
This lap, checker flag. Session complete.
Come on, Porsche. You can do it. I'm getting chased down by someone as well here. They're absolutely flying, they are. Bombing it up behind me. A 212. Not the best. I like how the AI has just spun my car. Alright, so I need to change the setup on this. I don't think it's disappointing on release, in my opinion. I think it's doing all right. It just needs a little bit of fine tuning. It'll be there or thereabouts. How do I get off that now? Do you feel lied to and cheated? Oh, mate, clickbait. I'd like to know how they've been lied to. I would like to know that. Lied to and cheated. That's a strong statement by people to say that, you know. That is a strong thing to say. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I get that, Codadroma, but for someone to turn around and say they've been lied to and cheated, I mean, that is like... That's a lot, that, to be fair. I mean, that's... I mean, pretty wild. I can't change any settings other than this because of the car. Yeah, you know, I mean, what was everyone doing when they were 3 hours old? I'm pretty sure I was either sleeping or crying for a bottle. Oh, dear me. Tell you what, when they do what they're gonna do in the next week or month, it'll be solid. It will be solid. I'm happy because it's like it's a bit of everything for me. Right? Because I can see when I'm messing up. Tell you what, it's biting hard, and I'm just like, fair enough. That's fine. I don't mind that. I'm just trying to find that limit of what you can do, what you can't do, and then I'm thinking, right, if I had that car, would I actually be able to do that in that car? What's that say? All the challenge and sensory overload of professional motor racing in one unforgettable sim racing experience. Out now. Okay, well that's just a tagline. You're taking what they're using to market the game and then using it against them when they're going to say things like that because they need to sell the game. All the challenge and sensory overload of professional motor racing. Okay, so you break that down. Sensory, that's like the sound and things like that, the feel, isn't it? But they need to back it up. Well, you know, I mean, you're 2 hours in. 2 hours in. Oh dear me, you guys, eh? I'm telling you, it's a solid game. Do you know what? I'm loving it when you have a car like this and you really stress the brakes and it does that. That's what you'd expect from a race car. Because you'd brake and it'd be like, I've got no brakes. I can feel every little bit of the road now. I've taken this all the way up. I can feel a bit of the wake from the car in front, not a lot, a bit. I mean, the wheel's properly vibrating its head off.
Send it, mate. Don't leave any time out there.
You can hear the brakes. The brakes have gone. Oh. Code the Dromo, you sound like Les. You sound like you've had some of Les's chicken.
5 minutes to go.
Oh my days. Do you know what? Maybe I'm just a bit more patient. You know, I was told my leg would be alright in 2 years. I'll tell you what, 2 years later, I've been told it's not. So, I'm a bit more forgiving when it comes to things taking a bit of time. I should have changed mine to "We were lied to." No, no, we weren't. It's how everyone's got their own way of interpreting things. Everyone's got their own viewpoint. Everyone's got their own way of seeing it through a particular lens. And mine is, you know what? It makes a great noise. It's pretty accurate when you're driving. From what I'm doing to the car and the way it is, it's all right. A few things need to be ironed out. Fair enough. But you know what? On a whole, I think it's a solid game. I don't get what all the drama's about. I really don't. And that's just my viewpoint. I don't get it. When Assetto Corsa came out, it was the same thing. It was the same thing. It was like, it's not as good, it's this, it's that. Assetto Corsa's another really, really good game. Slightly rose tinted glasses due to forking out 85 quid. Not really. No, I did. To be honest, think what Gran Turismo was. That's on offer now, half price. Think of what Assetto Corsa was. You know, someone bought that for me. I didn't have to buy that. Someone bought that for me. I bought this, and then what? Gran Turismo's from what? 2022. So. Black Friday sales. I don't pay attention to anything. I'm just oblivious to it. Right. Everything is on sale. Does that mean I'm on sale? If you break it down, the game's 50 quid in it. The other £35 is what you'd pay for the added content, which is what all coming out next year, Q1, 2, 3 and 4, and then endurance races. Yeah, so there you go. I I agree with Super GT with some of the cars. But I've taken this fanatec all the way up, and personally, I'm okay. I get some people might not be with their wheels or their setups or whatever they use themselves. But when you're saying about the experience, I mean, the feedback through the wheel, the noise. I'm honestly enjoying it. I just think, iron out a few bits, you'll have an absolute solid performer. I mean, Gran Turismo, if you look at that after being on this, you're not going to think it's going to look a little cartoony? Anyone? The track just being plain grey. I mean, you can see the detail on here. I mean, again, I get it's not super refined, but come on. Yeah, new monitors next. I think everyone's after one of them. I was just on them. Just. Got a minute remaining.
1 minute remaining.
Okay, what about Gran Turismo? That's got loads of refinements left that it needs to do, hasn't it? Well, look at Rensport, they brought that out. That needs loads of refinements. Oh, that's a god-awful game, in my opinion, as well. When they say developed over 4 years, how have they explained the 4-year development? Like how have they staged that? Mikey, I think the game's all right. It's got obvious improvements that's needed, but I think it's all right. You've only had that here, right? I'm gonna have a look. Let me have a look. Right. Oh, get off, you stupid thing. Alright. Let's have a look. Just give me 1 second while I have a look. Let's see what's going on. So it's developed by Straight 4 Studios, published by Giant Software. Right, development. Right, so in 2022, which is it? Oh, this part's Simbin. So 2022 was when they started looking to develop the game. It's a game that will be developed with zero publisher input. It was renamed GT Revival and then renamed again as Project Motor Racing last year. So during the development, Straight 4 Studios introduced a factory driver program, an invite-only beta test that was limited to experienced sim racers and professional racing drivers, in which the developers used as the main resource for development and feedback on the game. So there's still plenty to do, still a lot to dig into. So it'd be interesting to see what happens, won't it? It blends 20 years of sim racing. Well, it comes down to who's on it and who's not. And a bit Codadromo.
End of session. Checking flag this lap.
Too busy talking and not racing. It's put me a little bit behind the competition. That's a bumper gap and a half, innit? For that. What do you mean and nothing? It's a matte bonnet. You can see the reflection on. Well, you can't because I'm in the way. What? So down there, you see the reflection. I think it's different. People want different things out of games. Laughing at opinions and repeating it only 2 hours in is a bit harsh. Well, I don't get what's harsh, and I'm not laughing at opinions. We're having that conversation. It's you know I don't get how I'm being harsh. All I'm saying is, you know, there's plenty for the game to develop into. If you think of where it was when the other games came out, I think you're probably looking at a game that's a level above them when they dropped. And it just, all it needs is nudge in the right direction in certain areas. Like I said, it needs polishing. It is still a bit raw, but once you get those in place, I'm telling you now, come spring, this will be an absolute standout game. It will. It definitely will. And that's what I'm saying, man, Mike. It's it. If you think of it as a base and think of those other games when they came out and where this is, to when they came out, when they first dropped, and look at this, I don't see why everyone's looking at games that are super polished and like proper. Oh yeah. It's like look at them when they were in their infancy and when they started developing, and look at where they've got to now. And look where this is now compared to when they came out. I mean, it's not going to take long. It won't take long, and then this is going to be another one that will be, another one that we can jump into. We can have loads of laughs in. You can get lobby races. You can get 30 people in a lobby on here, or 32, wherever it was. I mean, it's going to be fab. I'm looking forward to seeing what the ranking is, the way you race online, what the standard of driving is online, because you've got to do that race driving test. I mean, it's definitely looking like a game that you can just get into and really enjoy. And again, I'm not saying it's the finished thing. I'm not saying this is what everyone should want now. Everyone is just expecting it to be out the box, done, dusted, that's the end of it. And that, you never ever get a game like that. Ever. You never get a game that it comes out and it's done and dusted, that's it. Because everything's always developing, everything's always improving. There's always areas that they can make a bit more refined. Like you're saying with the steering, I said that about the steering before, but I know that if I adjust this wheel, I know this wheel can compensate for what I'm feeling. So if I just ramp this wheel all the way up, and I could feel everything then, and I thought, what? Do you know what? It changes the gameplay for me. And that's fine. And that's perfectly fine. Right. Let me have a look at this multiplayer then while I've got this dialed up. Let's see what this is like now. See what Lime Rock is like now while I've got this thing to where I can feel a lot of the feedback. So I did this earlier on and it was literally very gingerly. So it will be interesting to see. I can't feel the pedal. See what the AI on this is just gone. This is set on what? 90? They're gone. Oh.
You've got a track limit violation.
That's okay. I'll take it. I can't even catch him. My I flat out through here? Yeah. It'll take a bit of practice to get used to this track as well. I can't feel the accelerator. That's crazy. Yeah, for me, I think it's all right. What's that? GT7 and ACC would be the games I would want to beat in the market, but they haven't achieved that. GT7 had problems, but it only really had GT6 to examine and improve. Well, it didn't really do that, did it? It took a lot of stuff away, and then they sort of sidestepped them in a different direction. And that's why everyone's pining for them to go back to, basically go back to roots. I mean, whether they will or not is something different, but it'd be interesting. To see what happens here on in. But that's the thing, isn't it? It's been Kaz's vision that is driven stepping it up and stepping it up. The only competition really was Forza, and I mean, what was the other games that came out? If you think there was games in the early days like Porsche Challenge that came out, didn't really make a dent. Nothing really affected it when it was Gran Turismo 2, and Gran Turismo 3 came out. Yeah, but forget that it's new to PlayStation. That's why you've always got that PlayStation Xbox rivalry, because it was, if you wanted one game, you went on one. If you wanted the other, you went on PlayStation. So it's like, which is which? I was trying to think of what other games maybe could have stepped in, because there's quite a few. I mean, Touring Cars was a great game. I was trying to think of what else. Can anyone else name any great games that were just, they needed that little push? Because don't forget, Gran Turismo's got the backing of Sony. So as soon as they were on board, it was never really going to go away. Like Microsoft and Forza, you sort of, you're in, aren't you? That's like your golden ticket. No one else really had that. It was like Codemasters. You know, they brought some games out and they just fell away, which is sad. But it'd be great to have Assetto Corsa, Project Motor Racing, and Gran Turismo fighting to be the best. Not putting themselves in a position where you go, that'll do. Oh, it's alright because it's them. You want them to be fighting hard to put the absolute best on the market. See Tucker? What a game. If they bring a proper good version of Forza to PlayStation, a Forza 4 type, it would beat Gran Turismo games. It probably would. Honestly, Tucker 3, mate. You think of some of those games that have come out and you've just gone, bloody hell, that's excellent. There was a game I used to play. What was it called now? Oh my days. can't think of what it is, but you basically start your driving career, and it's like there's a bad crash at like, I don't know, say Daytona or somewhere like that, and the car goes on fire and this kid's crying, and then he turns into a race driver. As I can't remember the game off the top of my head. Maybe it's probably a Tokka type game. And I was like, do you know what? It gives you like a backstory and you want to work to get towards. It's like, I think that something like that's incredible as well. But this is good. Like you can do like rags to riches kind of thing, pay for your damage. I mean that's good, and it'd be interesting to. Well, I'll pass this in a minute, and then we'll see what it's like. GT Legends. But that's the thing, isn't it? Do you remember when there was a big divide between console and PC? And you were like, this game's great, but it's only on there. This game's great, but it's... And they narrowed the market themselves, whereas now they're trying to expand and be like, right, let's start fighting again. You know, let's start fighting for people's time and, enjoyment levels. Because if I go in a game, I want to enjoy it. I want that joy. I want to hear those sounds. And like I said before, I've literally got the fanatec and dialed it all the way up. I can feel everything on the road. I don't know what other wheels everyone else is using. I don't know what they're using. So they're going to have a different opinion to me depending on what equipment they've got, what their settings are for another. I tell you what, when Le Mans Ultimate comes next year, you seeing that now on PC? Man, that's incredible. It really is incredible. That's expensive as well. It's like iRacing. That's another one. Imagine if iRacing was on console. I mean, that'd be another one, wouldn't it? Or get everything, absolutely everything. Right, and so a Logitech Pro. So I've got obviously the fanatec. So two different things. Obviously for the same purpose, but if I dial this all the way up so I feel everything, I'm confident enough to say I'm all right. I can get on with it. I just need to adjust that throttle pedal because obviously I can't lift my foot all the way up. But other than that, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm all right with it. Race room, yes. Do you know how I know a race room? Justin. Because Justin told me about race room. And again, I just think there's so many things that are available for them to just adapt and adjust. Not only on here. Gran Turismo needs major updates. Everyone's saying Spec 3 will solve it. I really have my doubts because I know what I'm personally looking for to change. I can't see it changing. Assetto Corsa, I can see them bringing some major stuff between what now and again I'd say spring. They've just done the rally game and that's meant to be absolutely incredible. And then you've got this. I'm telling you, between now and spring with this, you'll see it'll just develop and develop, and you'll just watch it go through the motions like the other two have, and you'll just see like, wow, what a game. You'll see the improvements. It's just one of them, isn't it? Customers always want something different. You go with majority vote. That's what you tend to go for, and you push your game in that direction. I'm hoping that this sticks to its word, and it's like, we're going to push for online racing, we're going to push for better racing, better standard of racing. I thought they were going to be bringing another pack out, Mikey, that had a few updates on. Is that changed now? I'm looking forward to like these games that are just coming out because yeah, it's gonna be good, isn't it? Yeah, it's bad that if he's not got his settings right. Do you know what? If someone's on this now and you're struggling to get that feedback of the car, I feel for you. I feel your pain. I really do. And do you know what, Mikey? I can see why you'd do that as well. Because the options available for you are massive. Is that all it was? It's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Bit of a pain. Right, give me 2 secs and then I'll jump into redoing the license and we'll see what it's like online. Right, let's have a look. Oh, get any out, right. Wow, ACCF1. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? I think that'd be a decent little one. That. Let's have a look. Input device settings. Well, that's on me, that, isn't it? Give me a bit more feedback. Say that. A bit more haptic strength. Well, I want to feel everything. That's what I want. I want to feel everything, every little bit. Yeah, and that's the thing though, isn't it, Karma? It's good to have. I mean, this, right? Take the £85 out of the equation. Like seriously, forget that. Okay, it's the first time I've spent that kind of money on a game, and the reason I did it was I've gone right. I seen what a Settle Corsa cost and what all the packs were, and I bought the packs for a Settle Corsa. So I thought, well, if I get this and then I get all those packs as well, basically, you're going to save yourself a bit of money in the long run. And I don't mind that. And the game's going to develop over time. I genuinely don't mind that. I get everyone wanted it to be more than it is right now at this moment in time. And again, I understand that. But I'm just in a position where I'm like, do you know what? Just for the love of everyone that loves these racing games, just give us a game that we can just get on with and we can be like, yes, and just love it. Just get in and absolutely love it. Right. I need to change my where's it gone now? How do I change that? So can I not change that now? No. Oh no. I think I think there's no way for me to change that now from being a pro to being just alright. Is it driver profile, edit info? It's not there. I can't seem to change what I was. I don't want it to be pro because I can't move my foot up and down, so I can't get off that. And it's done this a couple of times trying to get online, which is a bit of a pain. Just like I say, loads of little things that they need to iron out. I think would be grand. Right, so we're on. Okay. So I want ranked. I am stuck now. Right, I'm stuck. The reason I'm stuck now is I can't change. So their difficulty, what is that? It's just stuck on 100%, and that's it. I'm going to struggle to get past these because I can't lift my foot off the pedal. This is going to be interesting because I can't. I know I can't. I can't do anything about my foot. It just is what it is. Right. Do you know why, Cookie Guy? Because it's so easy for everyone to be negative. I've got to start looking at the positives in things. No, 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 no. Oh. That is brutal. Oh, I've done it again.
You committed a track limit violation.
I just can't lift my foot on and off this pedal quick enough. £46 for PC.
Track limit violation.
Oops. All I want to do is stop this from thinking I'm a pro driver, because I'm not. No! Ah. Let's get it clear. I'm not a pro driver. And let's have it right. This is a pain. Oh, dear me. I need to change the setting and it won't let me change it because I'm not at a pro level. It just not. Fact. But it doesn't give me the option to be able to lift my foot off the accelerator the way I need to. So it's quite, for me, I don't like that. I think that's quite frustrating. Because it says dead zone, but then it's like, well, that doesn't help. I need to, I want to try and be able to see. That's one of the things that I'm not liking. I'd rather that was something I could just sort straight away. Let's try this. This will be the last time I try. Oh, I don't want to join a lobby. Oh, you're gonna make me do my license, yeah? And that's right. That's fine. I want to do it, but you know, try and let me adjust the throttle pedal, please. That's all I'm asking. See, for me, that's one of the things I am looking for, which is I want to be able to set up my throttle pedal. What the hell? Is that what they've sent? That is ridiculous. Is that what they've sent? That is absolutely stupid. That is actually ridiculous. No, if they've sent them out, that's crazy. That's mad, honestly.
Good luck, mate.
The issue I've got is just lifting my foot up, and all I want is a way. Oh, why is my steering on full? Oh. Well, it's gonna be, isn't it? Why was it a full turn? Oh, dear me.
Get ready, mate.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Come on. Cut that.
Violation confirmed by officials.
Yeah, I cut that. I cut that a lot. Struggling to lift my foot up. Oh! Tell you what, that bloody hurt. That felt like I actually hit the car. Jesus, that hurt. That's probably what I get for turning this wheel all the way up. I'll tell you what. See how we get on. didn't leave me any racing room that then, did it? Jeez. It just took me. Oh. That was a big hit off you then. Look at the damage on his car. Come on. Slow aim, King. You okay?
You're closing in on the leader. Keep the pressure on and make your move.
Basically turning the steering wheel upside down to get round there. Oh, come on, I've got you here. I've got you here. Oh! Oh, mate! That was a big hit. Look at his bumpers. His bumper on the right's properly damaged there.
Keep up the pace and reel them in.
Oh my days, it doesn't half hurt when I hit him. I had to back off a lot because I've got damage myself.
You've got a track limit violation.
Yeah, but I've got past him.
White flag, last lap. You're leading. Keep it together and take the win.
I'm not. I'm going to come last because I've got penalties. And that's the whole point, isn't it? Oh no!
You committed a track limit violation.
The car's damaged. I haven't done it, have I? I haven't done it. Dear me. Once you get used to the physics of the game, I'll tell you what.
Ran it out to the end. Nice job. It's points on the board.
Oh, I've passed. I've been given the following rating: 30, Division 5. Okay. Right, I'm in 30, Division 5. No, it's a test. This is like a daily race now. You must participate in at least 2 events in every round on the schedule in order to qualify. What? 16 laps. 7 laps. 20 laps. 20 laps. I think we'll be revisiting this one. I'm not putting 20 laps in though. I'm just not. LMP, look at that. Tell you what. This is interesting, isn't it? So my global rating's 30, class rating 30. I want to know what other people are doing, what other people's are. If I do that, I mean, it should show me a leaderboard, but obviously I can't see anyone. Does it let me see friends? Can I see where friends are? Should we have a look? I think it'll show me. It'd be good just to see this before I sign off until tomorrow, because it'd be interesting then. Come on. Connect. Obviously very popular today. Oh my days, come on. I think it's things like this that are going to let it down, isn't it? You don't want to be sat here waiting for ages and ages, isn't it? Those days have gone of people having patience. They just have. Give it a little bit longer. Camino, you okay? I might be. Not really decided what I'm doing yet. See, this won't even let me get on now. To see if anyone else is on. See what everyone else is doing. Sort of just connecting. That's it. Oh, Camino, quali lap. Where's that? Spa. I'll be at Spa, won't it? Oh, come on. This is silly, this. This is silly. Even the driver's fed up. He just folded his arms and leaned back. This is silly, isn't it? Silly, silly, silly. Is it a roll and start? Yeah. Damn. Well, I would love to have shown you a little bit more, but I can't even get anything on. I don't know. It says downloadable content, but no updates. Downloads, nothing. DLC, nothing. So we have that. Oh, oh, the Praga Bohemia. And the GTE Decade Pack. Okay. That's a bit mad, that. Oh. We'll see what happens then tomorrow, won't we? Right, this isn't deciding to let me log on to anything, so I think on that note, I'll probably just catch everyone tomorrow. We'll just get into a nice normal stream, and we'll see what's going on. So, well, you have to check out for the thumbnail and see what's happening tomorrow. Other than that, Project Motor Racing and that driver who's folded his arms again, waiting impatiently. That's it from me. Over and out.